Hey, wonderfuls. Tia in this episode is getting her wedding rings repurposed. And once again, I commend her for not listening to so called friends, okay? Because Tia really did think about this decision. She, in this decision, really thought about her kids. Yes, she did. So much so that she had her rings, her wedding rings, redesigned into something for each child. Now that's a wonderful thing because as she spoke about earlier, she didn't want to just discard her wedding rings. And we know because we know what that marriage meant to her. Although she throws little subliminals and shade here and there, we know what that marriage meant to her, okay? So she redesigned them into something for each child that, oh my goodness, was such a wonderful idea. A bracelet for her beautiful daughter. And a chain for, I believe it were tags for her handsome son. Yes. Wonderfuls. Also in this episode, Tia is showing more of her vulnerability. Yes, she is. And it's helping me to see that in actuality, I don't think that Tia even really knew herself at all. Look, she was thrown into the industry as a child. And she really doesn't know herself. And although a lot of people don't agree with how she chose to sort of quote unquote find herself, if you will, what I am seeing in her quirkiness is a lot of nervous laughter and acting, y'all. Yes, acting in which, if y'all recall, her true friend, the beautiful Essence Atkins, sort of alluded to that in a previous episode about Tia. Yeah, she said something like, yeah, and Tia, you shouldn't have to act your way through life. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so, as I'm seeing Tia's mannerisms, with all the nervous laughter. I mean, hey, I really like her laughter. I really do. It's quirky. It's just a fun laugh. But I see it as a sort of nervous type laughter. And also in the way she sort of grab holds to anything someone may suggest to her, wonderfuls. Yeah, I mean, that's all from that industry. You know, like the idea of this speed dating, silly idea, and the idea that when Tia had that app taken out of her phone, this other young lady who, once again, I say, in here overstepping all types of boundaries, certainly Tia's boundaries, grabs her phone and says, oh no, we're going to put this app back up in your phone. I'm like, really, girl? Are you kidding me? Okay, so see, she's taking the suggestions of people, and that's all a part of what that industry is about. You know, again, all of that Tia picked up from her earlier days of being a child star and the industry telling her what to do, telling her how to do it, telling her what to say. You know, picking that up from a young age. Now, she's still following other people's direction for her own life. Yes, wonderfuls. Think about it. She came into this industry as a child. The nervousness of people telling her what to do, how to do, what to say, all of that. And she picked up on that. She never really got a chance to know what she was all about herself. And I think things just naturally flowed from that. So she is continuing to discover herself and what she thinks she really wants in life. I mean, no, she didn't go about it in the most, I would say, humane way, in that, I don't think you just throw your marriage under the bus like that, but she didn't have any foreknowledge, I suppose, until these people start speaking into her ear of, well, how to uh, repurpose your life, Tia, how to find out who you are. And so, see, she got that from them. And yeah, that industry will quickly tell someone, oh yeah, you don't have to stay in that marriage. This is how you do that. And so now, looking at it and seeing that, I mean, she didn't know that, to find yourself does not take throwing away something that was so valuable and so meaningful to both you in your younger days. I mean, because you and Corey sort of grew up together in that marriage. So she was listening to other people, and she still had that mentality of do this, do that, the sort of the director's direction, do this, do that, and listening to others tell her how to repurpose your life. Okay? So that's all I want to say for this episode. And I talk to you wonderfuls later.